Trump was on his way to the United Kingdom today, and not for a state visit. He's doing study abroad. I know, it's crazy, right? Yeah, he's going to be there for 6 months, and when he comes back, he's going to start wearing a bowler hat, talking about how chuffed he is. You guys would love my flatmates, such good blokes. Big bloke, strong bloke. But before he left for the UK, Trump stopped by the gaggle of reporters on the White House lawn for his usual helicopter-adjacent yellathon and told an interesting story about meeting with a railroad executive.
So a man comes into my office, one of the biggest businessmen. I'll tell you, he runs Union Pacific. Is that big? Biggest railroad in the world, I guess. And he started off as a railroader. He was running a railroad, a little caboose. He was in a caboose. Now he runs the whole damn thing. 45 years ago, he started off in a caboose. I don't know what that's all about. And he became the top, so that's a good place to start.
I think a good place to start is, here's a story I'm going to tell you about a railroad man. Because otherwise, we're all just standing around here wondering what the you're talking about and drifting toward the helicopter in hopes the blades might cut our ears off. Out of curiosity, I did some research to see if the CEO of Union Pacific had worked in a caboose, because what the do I know? And it turns out he started out as a teenage laborer maintaining tracks, and over time he worked his way up in the field to brakeman, conductor, locomotive engineer, train master, and superintendent. The guy has had the most interesting railroad career, and all Trump remembers is the word caboose. If a word is fun to say, that's the word that's gonna stick with Donald Trump. Trump probably also thinks the trains all have faces, like Thomas the Tank Engine. He probably thinks the guy he met was literally a caboose. His name is Bruno. He started off as a caboose, but then he took over from Sir Topham Hatt. Great guy, Sir Topham Hatt. He gave a lot of money to my campaign, Sir Topham Hatt. We used to hang out together at Mar-a-Lago. Anyway, it's a fun story, otherwise than it being a shame for our country. But the point is, this is how Trump thinks about business. In his mind, everything's cartoons. For example, he's also negotiating a deal to separate TikTok from Chinese control. And again, he brought up a guy with a very silly-sounding name.
I had somebody named TikTok Jack. And he put that camera, he said, just a real quick statement, sir, like 10 seconds or less.
I used TikTok in the campaign. Somebody gave me, we had TikTok Jack. I had a young guy named TikTok Jack.
TikTok Jack sounds like the title of an Australian horror movie about a ghost who sneaks into kids' bedrooms when they misbehave. He didn't eat your vegetables, so now TikTok Jack's gonna eat your toes. Also, Trump clearly likes saying the words TikTok, much in the same way he likes saying the word caboose or the words tic-tacs.